Team AP, welcome back, man. So apparently 1090 Jake thinks that a defensive player of the year is not getting out. Okay, we're almost at 1,000 subs. Team AP, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button, join Team AP. I would greatly appreciate it. Go grab what you need so we can tune into today's video, guys.
Some bad news for Detroit's #1 defensive player of the year. All-Star JR is going to prison. And in this video, I'm going to explain why. Remote post to Instagram, All-Star JR's trial for felony possession of a firearm is now scheduled for July 6th. And it would show the federal paperwork literally showing 9 a.m. This shit's gonna happen, and the estimated trial time is gonna be 3 days.
Ooh.
Now, comments. About a 1% chance trial proceeds that soon, and a 99% chance it will be adjourned. And this is the thing, this whole shit happened, the shooting, in April, and trial is already set. There's not much reason for it to be delayed because there isn't an overwhelming amount of new evidence that they're gonna be able to bring showing that he didn't have a gun. Now taking
unless okay, hear me out, unless they try to pull some stuff out the butt of their ass, the crack of their ass. Okay, that's what I meant. Okay, work with me. Like they're trying to do with Lil Durk. Okay, so those y'all that don't know, they're trying to hit Lil Durk with 2 more murders. Okay, I don't think they're gonna try to do this with JR, but who knows, but we will be in tune.
A quick look at the criminal complaint. This happened back on April 8th, 2026. Now, skipping through all the paperwork, this is a photo of All-Star JR hitting the Motown Boogie as he is firing. You can see all the fire coming out of that. And I'm going to be careful about how I scroll through this because you can see Ben 10 slumped on the floor, completely blurred out, but
no, you know what kind of agility, ability, flexibility you gotta have to be able to turn your body around. Like this some Men in Black shit, or like what? Yeah, some Men in Black shit. Like what the hell?
You know, YouTube will demonetize that in 2 seconds because the YouTube bots will assume it's a dead guy. Now you can also see JR apparently chasing. It says John Doe #2 and others run out of the frame towards the elevator. JR continues shooting as everyone is running away and shoots additional rounds at John Doe #2's direction. This right here is going to be one of the main things that they're going to say is he didn't need to do. If you've defended yourself as a felon, the second that threat is neutralized, you can no longer possess that gun. So you can't go and chase after whoever else was present just because you feel tried and you're prideful or you're angry because now you're a felon in possession. Now this picture right here kind of seals the deal. Ford, JR, returns to where Ben 10 is lying motionless on his back. This right here, motionless, it's not even letting me highlight it, so now I just look stupid. Motionless on his back, and fires another 2 rounds at Ben 10 from a few feet away. Ben 10's body jolts suddenly as 1 round appears to strike him before going motionless again. Now that is a savage picture. If I was All-Star JR and I miraculously beat that case, I would make that a t-shirt, a portrait. I'd get it painted, put it up on my wall. The day they tried to rob me, and I stood over him and fired into him, right? So they're saying Ben 10 was paralyzed off the first shot.
Damn.
When he initially got shot standing up, paperwork says he immediately hit the floor. All-Star JR chases the other ones to the elevator, firing. Whatever hits whoever. I think they said the other kid that got hit, whatever his name was, Dead End Ron.
Dead end.
Finger got shot off. He's leaking out in the elevator bad. They had a whole blood trail from the elevator to the parking lot where they found him. So he got hit bad. I think got hit in the artery in the leg, but somehow survived.
I wonder how they doing.
Then JR comes back
Ben 10 got shot again
and stands over Ben 10, firing 2 more times, one of them making his body jolt as he's hit by the bullet. This right here, I don't know how they could defend this because of the fact that he wasn't a threat.
You literally can't, like, cause like He literally was laying in the same spot. It's not funny. It's not funny, okay? He's literally laying in the same spot that he left him in. Literally. All-Star JR ran to go catch and shoot somebody else, and he ran back. And Ben 10 is literally still laying there like this, like paralyzed. Can't feel nothing. There's no. He is not a threat. He was trying to neutralize the threat. He was trying to execute it after the fact. I don't see. I don't see him beating this. From this right here, and him explaining, I don't see. Him
again. You can only defend yourself as a felon if you're about to die. Like if there's no other option than to get that gun and use it. But at the point that there is no longer a threat, if you continue possessing that weapon, you're a felon in possession. Ben 10 was clearly not a threat as his whole shit shut down. And he still stood over and shot him on video. All right, I really got to finesse this next part so I don't show y'all something I don't want to see, because Ben 10's laid out on the picture above and in this picture. But in this picture, you can see JR clearly right here, and his arm is extended and he's firing again. And the paperwork would state, JR paces around the floor for approximately 8 seconds as the female he was with attempts to interact with him. JR then fires another round at NBA Ben 10 in his direction and exits the frame towards the elevators. So after standing over him and shooting into his fucking body and shooting a second time, JR walked away or just paced around. And for 8 seconds, he thought about, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Fuck that. Boom! And fires again before leaving. But
yeah, he might as well. He cooked.
Open the door.
That's how you finna be in jail.
Open the door. Open the door.
That's how he finna. That's what he finna be telling the guards. Open the door. I'm ready to go. Open the door. He ain't getting out of there. He is not getting out of there.
20 seconds later, he comes back, still holding the gun.
20 seconds
JR
later?
points it at NBA Ben 10 again. This is the third time he stood over him, who appears to still be unconscious. JR appears to attempt to fire another round, but the handgun slide appears locked back, indicating it's out of ammunition.
Damn. He want him dead that bad? Like, bro, like, all right, you can obviously see that he's laying in the same spot. Don't get me wrong, I understand, like, yes, they beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? They beat your ass. I understand, okay? I understand that part. What I don't understand is he cannot move. If he had, hold on, just picture it, okay? If he hasn't moved for the last 45 seconds and he just looking up like this, right? Why are you trying to continue? Bro, that's sick. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he's wrong for defending himself at all. Don't get it twisted, guys. That's not what I'm saying. But like, it comes a point in time where like you like, all right, this motherfucker ain't moved not an inch. This motherfucker ain't moved not an inch. I done ran back and forth. I done ran through the whole restaurant. Okay, he's done. He's cooked. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? Siri, shut up.
So JR, you can see the slides locked back. You can see the barrel right there. JR didn't just stand over him. He stood over him 3 different times. Shot him twice, or at least 2 different times. I don't even know how many times he shot him. He shot and then he jerked and then he leaned over the table after pacing around and tried to shoot him again. I don't know if it actually hit him. And then he came back again, probably tried to finish him. But there was no more bullets in the gun. He stood over Ben 10 3 different times, and somehow this kid's still alive. And at this point in time, JR would stand over Ben 10 and strike him in the face with the gun.
That's because he's from Gravedigger Mountain. Stop playing.
Pistol whipping him while he's on the floor. On video, they were able to capture JR wiping the handgun down before hiding it behind this counter right here. And this is going to be his main defense. His defense is going to be, look, I didn't leave with the gun. I didn't keep the gun. I just wiped it off and I left it there where no one could see it so nobody could grab it and try to use it against me. But where he's fucked, why I say he's going to prison, is because there was no longer a threat when he stood over Ben 10, shooting him, shooting at him, attempting to shoot him again, and pistol whipping him. And through that entire time, even though if you count it up, if it's only like 1 minute and 30 seconds, that's still 1 minute and 30 seconds of a felon in possession of a firearm. There was no threat. There was no need. Do I agree with it? No, I don't. I honestly feel like if you can be released from prison, you should have your rights back. Or there should be some type of probationary period, like a parole, in which you're released from prison, and if in set amount of years you don't get in trouble again, all rights should be back.
Or like even I could see if they did some stuff like, okay, you got to go through like X amount of classes to get this, you know what I'm saying, expunged or get this wiped off, or you know what I'm saying, to get your right back. You know what I'm saying? We have to mentally evaluate you to see if you're capable. Like, so it should be something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never did agree with that because so it's so much crazy stuff that going on in the world today that you need a weapon. Okay, need to know how to use one.
You've proved
everything
that you've beat the recidivism rate. Because I beat the statistics. Realistically, I was released from prison. I haven't gone back. I beat the statistics. Most people go back within a set amount of time. I think it's within like 3 years. So if you can last a certain amount of time, you should be given your rights back. You should always be able to defend yourself with zero stipulation at all. You disarmed an attacker, saved your own life, saved your property that you worked for.
Right.
I believe that. So do I agree with this? No. Don't take it as I think he should go to prison. I don't. No. But I think he will. Now, as we saw from what Remo posted, trial date has been set. They're ready to go. Like I said, I don't see what there is to fight in the situation. I don't see how he's going to be able to be like, hey, you know, I was still defending myself when I stood over him and pistol whipped him and this and that. And I'm glad he's not facing additional charges for that shit.
Right.
That's also pretty fucking crazy. And then Hot Wheels, Ben 10 got shot right after this.
Hot Wheels. Fuck Jake. Hot Wheels. Y'all get it? Hot Wheels. Oh my God.
According to the news, Baton Rouge rapper Ben 10 identified as one of 3 shot on Wells Street. Ben 10, a known associate of fellow Baton Rouge rapper NBA YoungBoy, was shot in Baton Rouge on Tuesday, just over a month after he was shot in Houston. Real name Ben Anthony Fields was identified as one of 3 people injured in the shooting on Wells. Fields and the other 2 people were taken to a hospital in a private vehicle. In early April, he was shot in Houston. Just some advice for Ben 10. If you're getting shot in every state you go to, you need to just sit the fuck down and stop hanging out with certain people.
Honestly.
Because you're getting hit in cities that ain't yours, and then you're getting hit in your own city. Right. And I don't even know how he survived this one, because he already got put in a wheelchair, and then he got shot out his wheels in Baton Rouge. And I'm not saying this shit to be funny. I'm saying this shit to be fucking serious, homie. Sit down, figuratively, literally, like get the fuck away from people, bro, because you just keep catching shots and shit is not going smooth for you. But as far as All-Star JR, I believe he's going to prison. He's facing up to 15. If they give him a deal, he could walk with maybe 5 or less years, because that's usually the average for a felon in possession of a firearm. But if he fails to accept that plea, if he's even been offered one, he could face a whole lot more.
Man, yeah, that's insane, y'all. How do y'all feel about that? I feel like they should do, if he does get time, I feel like he should be on probation. I feel like he shouldn't have to be inside. Okay, because one, I feel like in that type of situation, you don't really know like how to react, like because like you don't know if the people are going to to get something out the car and coming back. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know, you're not in your right state of mind like when something like that is going on. Like that, and plus he was defending himself. Okay. I feel like he didn't start it, so therefore I feel like he shouldn't have to do 15 years inside. He's trying to protect himself, and it's just so it's unlucky on his end that he's a felon. Okay, I don't know, how do y'all feel about it? I want to know. Comment down below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you join Team AP. We're almost at 1,000 subs, guys. Hit that sub button, and I'll see y'all next time.
My God. AP Rob, what are you doing?